Hello everyone and welcome back to A Royal Reader. My name is Cici and today we're going to be talking about all the books that I currently have on my Kindle. I haven't really been touching my Kindle all that much lately, which is a bit unfortunate, but let's just get into the books that I have right now. So first up we've got Lightlock by Alex Astor. Now I'm sure you guys know all about this book, and if you haven't, let me fill you in. So basically Alex Astor posted a sort of would you read this TikTok, and it just blew up. So she got a publishing deal, and now the hype for it has become so big that she now has a movie deal with Universal and the creators of Twilight. It's just become insane, and so obviously I wanted to pick up the book. It is not yet available to purchase within Australia, so the best thing I have is on Kindle. So from what I know from the TikToks that I've seen, we have a mysterious island that comes once every few hundred years, I think, and we have 6 champions, I think, of kingdoms, and they have to fight to the death to see who can rule, I think. I'm not entirely too sure. I am a little bit iffy on that, but nonetheless, if you just look up on TikTok, you'll find Alex Astor and you'll find the video that sort of spurred her into stardom. So next I've got Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. This is because my mum actually managed to find, God bless her, books 4 and 5, I think, of the Poison Study series, and they are signed copies. So obviously I want to read the series and be able to find the rest of them. So unfortunately, they are not available in any of my bookstores, so my next bet is for the Kindle. So it is actually on Kindle Unlimited, which I thought was really cool, so I'm going to be reading it on Kindle Unlimited. Next I have is my current read that I've been reading for a few months now. We've got The Dark One by Nikki St. Crow. This is book 2 in the Vicious Boys series, I think it's called. It's a basic, like, Peter Pan, very smutty, dark romance book. Next up, I've got The Song of the Marked by S.M. Gaither? Gaither? Gonna have to get it up on my iPad because my Kindle doesn't have internet in this room. Alright, so we've got the old gods are growing restless and ancient evil. That was great. That was really good. An ancient evil is stirring. Can they stop the coming storm? So mercenary Cassia Greythorn cares about 2 things: completing whatever her latest job is and earning enough coin to buy the expensive medicine that's keeping her mentor alive. So when the king himself offers her a job, she can't resist the massive reward he offers, even if it means working with Captain Alander, the arrogant, mysterious right hand to the king. Her partner may be infuriating, but at least their mission seems simple and quick enough. Investigate the origins of the strange plague that's been ravaging their empire, find a cure, and then call it a day. But the land brimming with old magic and meddling gods, nothing is ever that simple, and nothing is ever what it seems. As the bodies pile up and strange monsters begin to wreak havoc throughout the realms, Cass and Alander will have to work together to protect their world, whether they like it or not, because one thing is clear: something ancient and evil is stirring in the shadows of that world. That just sounds so good. Ugh! Next, I have the Zodiac Academy, the first book. I have been trying to read this book like 4 or 5 times, and I just cannot get past the writing style, so I'm gonna just leave that for now. I will eventually, at some point, push my way through it, but I just cannot get past the writing style. Next, we have A Ruin of Roses. This is by K.F. Breen. So, I think this might be possibly a Beauty and the Beast retelling, possibly. So I could save him, but he would ruin me. The beast, the creature that stalks the forbidden wood, the dragon prince. He has suffered a fate worse than death. We all have. A curse put upon us by the mad king. We are a kingdom locked in time, shifters unable to feel our animals, stuck here by a deal between the late king and the demon who seeks our destruction. The one thing keeping this kingdom alive is Niffian, The golden prince to a stolen throne, the last dragon shifter. He's our hope, he's my nightmare. When he catches me trespassing in the forbidden wood, he doesn't punish me with death as he's entitled. Instead, he takes me, forces me back to the castle as his prisoner, seeks to use me. Apparently, I can save him. I can save the forgotten kingdom, locked away by the Demon King's power, but it would mean taming the monster beneath his skin. It would mean giving myself to him. It would mean my ruin. So there we go. Another Beauty and the Beast retelling. I'm not mad about it. Okay, so next we've got A Curse of Shadows and Thorns. This is by L.J. Andrews. A rebellious princess, a rogue, a cursed rogue, a forbidden love that will bring a kingdom to its knees. As niece to the king, Elise Lysander cares about two things: sneaking into gambling dens and avoiding an advantageous marriage at all cost. When her uncle holds the life of her deathly ill father over her head, reluctantly Elise puts her fate into the hands of Legion Grey, the handsome and mysterious dowager negotiator. He may be arrogant and infuriating, but soon Legion incites a blistering, forbidden passion she cannot ignore. As their attraction grows, so do the dangers. Attacks from black-eyed people, a cursed enemy who is more beast than man, and rumors of Fae returning for the crown they believe was stolen from them long ago. After a bloody coup upends the kingdom, Elise flees with Legion, but nothing is as it seems. The man she allowed to her heart reveals his own secret plans with the return of magic, and he has every intent of using Elise to see them through. With the war between magic and mortals are on the horizon, Elise must pick a side to protect her kingdom. Does she stand with her people who stole the throne, or with the man who lied his way into her heart and whose secrets past could bring her destruction? That sounds so good. Alrighty, so next I have is The Vine Witch by Luann G. Smith. So, I saw this because I saw the cover of it and was like, that looks really pretty. So we've got a young witch emerges from a curse to find her world upended in this gripping fantasy set in the turn of the century France. For centuries, the vineyards at Chateau Renard have depended on the talent of their vine witches, whose spells help create the world-renowned wine of the Chatonce Valley. Then the skill of the divining harvests fell into ruin when the sorceress, I'm really butchering that pronunciation, I know that for 100%, Alina Bonanu, butchering that too, was blindsided by a curse. Now, after breaking that spell that confined her to the shallows of a marshland and weakened her magic, Alina is struggling to return to her former life. The vineyard she was destined to inherit is now in possession of a handsome stranger. Oh, I don't know that word. I want to say vinegaron, but I know that's wrong. Some sort of French word, probably meant to be for like a person who owns like a vineyard. Jean-Paul Martel naively favors science over superstition, and he certainly doesn't endorse the locals' belief in witches, but Alina knows a hex when she sees one, and the vineyard is covered in them. To stay on and help the vines recover, she'll have to hide her true identity along with her plans for revenge against whoever stole 7 winters of her life, and she won't rest until she can defy the evil powers that are still a threat to herself, Jean-Paul, and the ancient vine witch legacy in the rolling hills of the Chateau Valley. And then I have this one called Untainted by Lillian T. James. It just looks really pretty, and see, that's the thing that draws me in with all of these books, that all of the covers are like stunning. They are so pretty. There are several things Vera was quite skilled at. Wielding a blade and pretending to be human were 2 of them. Following the rules and controlling her anger were not. Raised in the heat of the Mathurian Empire, Vera spent most of her life forced to hide what she was and what she could do, until one day she foolishly confronts a strange man she spies hailing the crown prince. Not only does this altercation not go as planned, but the male claims she possesses a power that his people vitally need. He's desperate to return home and refuses to leave without her. Staying could give her a life Staying would give her a life she never thought she'd have, but leaving could provide her with her one and only chance to learn more about her past. The more answers she uncovers about herself, the more questions arise, and nothing is adding up. Vera must decide what to do, not only with her life, but the ancient power inside her. These are so good. They're so good. Oh. Okay, next we have What Lies Beyond the Veil, and this is by Harper L. Woods. So, okay, once we worshipped them as gods. For nearly 400 years, the veil has protected us from the Fae of Althemia. In their absence, our lives have shifted from decadence and sin to survival and virtue under the guidance of the new gods. I've spent my entire life tending to the gardens next to the boundary between our worlds, drawn to shimmering magic like a moth to the flame. Then we died on their swords. All of that changed the day the veil shattered, unleashing the Fae upon our world once again. The magic of fairy marks those of us they are meant to take, but the mist guard protecting Northrek will kill us all before they let the Fae have us. There's no choice but to flee everything I've ever known, not if I want to live to see my 21st birthday as a free woman. Now they'll claim what's theirs. But that was before they captured me. Callum saved me from the wild hunt. Fae marked and on the run, he was able to fight back in ways I've only dreamed of. From tentative alliance to an all-consuming passion, our bond strengthens as the Fae close in, and evil lurks nearer. With my life on the line, he is everything I shouldn't dare to want, and a distraction I can't afford. Those are some of the new books that I have on my current TBR. They're all indie authors, which I really want to support, and they all sound amazing, so I am really interested to see what you guys think I should probably prioritize and what I should pick up. If you guys want me to do like a reading vlog, I can do that as well. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. If you guys have read any of them, do let me know what your thoughts were, because they all sound amazing, and I really want to know what you guys think. Alrighty, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts were down below. If you would like to see more of me, then do be sure to check out my Twitter and Instagram. Links are always in the description box below. If you guys want to see more videos, then do be sure to check out the subscription box. Hit that subscription box. No, hit the subscription button. Oh god. If you would like to see more videos, then do be sure to hit the subscribe button, and that way you can be notified for when I upload a new video. That's what I meant to say. This coffee is not doing its job. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in another video later on.